Hi guys, my name is Mary. I'm going to be doing the second half of April reading for you all. April 16th through the 30th reading for Leo. I hope everybody's doing okay out there, being safe. This is for your sun, moon, and rising signs. It's not going to resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate, you might want to try your other signs. I've already meditated on the cards, you all, before I start the video. It does take me just a minute. Please be patient. I want this one. I see it. There it is. And that one. That one wants to come out. Let's let it. Okay. Let's see what we got. Six of Pentacles. The Moon. The Chariot. Ten of Wands. The Lovers. And the Nine of Cups. You're clarifying. Nine of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. And the Prince of Swords. Fair decisions. Your angels are aware that you have concerns, but be assured that there's nothing to worry about. Stand your ground and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon the situation and all is being healed. Take the time to review all the details thoroughly. Forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved. Isn't that nice? It's a beautiful card. Manifest your dreams. You're ready to go. There's no need for additional preparation. Take the first steps toward the changes you desire, even if they're small steps. Notice signs that guide you in the right direction, as well as resources and support that miraculously appear. I think those are beautiful cards. I'll explain more in a minute. Communicate clearly and be assertive. Give me just a minute, okay? All right, you all. You know, right now everybody's going through difficult times, and I understand it, I realize it, and I feel it, that it's not just in the United States, it's all over the world. Some people are working right now, and the people that are working are really working hard, which I feel like comes maybe hand in hand with this Ten of Wands. And some people are at home, and I understand it's difficult. So I'm just going to tell you how I feel about this whole reading here, and hopefully it helps the people that need it the most, okay? So here is how I feel and what I see. I actually feel like that for some of you all, like I'm saying earlier, with this Ten of Wands, you may be working overtime, you may be doing a lot of different things right now, while others are forced basically to stay at home. But I do believe that there's going to be something that comes upon you, that comes to you, or that helps you get through this difficult time. I believe that if you are in a situation to where you need some sort of money, some sort of financial help, I think you're going to be getting it. I think for some of you guys, you're giving, and you're giving not only money, but you're also giving your time, your expertise, and possibly volunteering for different things. So I think that's wonderful. I think a lot of you guys are enjoying your time at home, possibly with your loved ones, and I understand completely that your family is the most important to you. So it's kind of making you a little stressed out and a little tense and a little bit losing sleep at night, especially if you can't see your loved ones at this time. Older people, middle-aged and older people, especially your parents, your grandparents, the people that you know and love, and you. But you can pick up the phone and call, okay? And you can communicate. There's Facebook, there's FaceTime, there's text, there's calling, there's all kinds of different ways that you can communicate. But I believe for some of you all, there's something that, just like these cards are saying, you know, it's almost like take the first steps toward the changes you desire, even if they're small steps. It's almost like if you are at home right now, I would like to see you all think about something that would that you would enjoy, all right? Something that maybe you've thought about in the past that you've never had time to do. But it just makes me feel like, especially with this Chariot, that some of you all are moving forward in some kind of a situation, circumstance, project possibly, an idea, a thought, a hobby of some sort of creativity maybe, that's really giving you inspiration and giving you peace almost. So I'm feeling like that there's something going on here that maybe, you know, as we're younger and we think of all of these things that we would love to do, or we would love to try, or we would love to have time for, or the money for, or whatever it is, and you're sitting there going, well, I don't have time for that, I've got to work, and you know, all of this other. Now might be the time for you guys to actually be able to do something that you've thought about for a while, or something that you have never tried, or something that maybe you've started on a long time ago that you could continue with, or finish, or complete, or enjoy for right now. So that's how I'm feeling about this. It's almost like, you know, unfortunately under the circumstances, we're all a little bit tense maybe, and a little bit stressed out, but I believe you guys are going to try to make the best out of it. I see you all moving forward in different ways, whether it be moving forward and making the best out of being at home, moving forward and making the best out of having to work all the time, or just being with loved ones at this time. I think that some of you all may be reconnecting with a loved one, a lover possibly, especially if you've been together for quite some time. Maybe you guys are like passing each other on a normal day-to-day basis. One works in mornings and one works in the afternoons, and you guys don't even really get to see each other, and all of a sudden you get to spend time together and you reconnect. So I feel like that some of you all, and I'm just going to throw this out there, might be finding out you're pregnant, or someone in your circle might be finding out you're pregnant. Just so you know, when I first flipped it up, I thought of that just like that. So if you're looking to be pregnant, you might get a nice surprise very soon. With this Nine of Cups right here, you all, this makes me feel like that you guys are making the best out of a bad situation. So when I get it, it makes me feel like, I feel like that by the end of this month, it's going to be a huge relief for a lot of people, just to get through, just to be able to feel better about certain things in their life. And I feel like you're going to be emotionally fulfilled and happy and satisfied under the circumstances especially. So with this, that's how I'm feeling. You guys are going to feel better about a lot of different things. I believe, by the end of this month. But also it's going to make you feel emotionally fulfilled and happy and satisfied, possibly with this lover. So that kind of gets me excited for you guys. Now on the flip side of this, this is a wish card. You guys may know that already, but it could be a wish coming true, especially if you're looking for a pregnancy, possibly. Now that's not going to be for everybody, but if it's not you, it could be a loved one in your life. So that might be a little bit exciting. Hold on just a second. I have this communicate clearly and be assertive. So when I get that, and there's down here it says the same thing, that you need to be assertive somehow in one of these. I'll read it later. But it's almost like you guys need to stand your ground in certain ways, okay? So if something is bothering you, or if somebody is trying to push you to do something that you're not comfortable with, you may want to stand your ground, okay? You guys don't have an issue with that. You don't have a problem with that. You guys know when to say no, when to say yes, and when to say, wait a minute. So there may be an issue that comes up, and it could be someone trying to travel towards you, or doing something that you just don't approve of, and you're like, you know what, I'm sorry, it's not going to happen right now. So maybe that's where that's coming in. But I do see this family over here. Now, I know, and everybody out there is worried about their family. It's a natural instinct, and I understand that completely. You may be not sleeping good at night because of it. Some of you guys may be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, male or female. They may be the ones that you have on your mind. Maybe they're in the military, or maybe they're traveling, or maybe they're in different locations than you are, and you've kind of got them on your mind, and it's a little bit tense and a little bit stressful. Here's the thing, you all. With this 9 and this 10, well, that's a 9 of Swords, but I feel like that a lot of this is going to come to an end. A lot of this stress and panic attacks, headaches, stomach aches, aggravation, it's all, I feel like, is coming to an end very soon. If it's not by the end of April, I see it just coming right after. Everybody's on a different time schedule. But I think that if you are in a situation where you're working a lot, or you have a lot on your plate, or you're giving a lot in one way or another, I think that is coming to an end, because that's what this says. You're being pulled maybe in too many different directions. Or you're taking on too big of a load for yourself. You may be trying to help out other people. So just be careful to not wear yourself out, okay? It's very important right now, and you really need to rest if that's the case. But if you guys are worried about an air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius right at this moment, male or female, possibly a child of yours, or maybe someone else in your family, or a loved one, I just feel like that everything's going to be okay if that's who you're thinking about. I really do. I just feel like that. Sometimes when people say, "Hold on, let me phrase this the right way." If I told you that it would make things better if you guys were a little bit tense, or a little bit stressed out, or if your panic attacks and your stress would relieve issues, it would be one thing, but they don't, okay? So what I would like to see you all do is just try to make the best out of a bad situation. And if you're totally worried about this person right here, I feel like that they are going to be just fine, okay? I really do. I feel like you guys are going to move forward. You're going to have a better grasp, have a better outlook, have a better feeling about all of this nonsense towards the end of this month or the beginning of next month. I really do feel that way. Hold on a second. I have this moon card, And it makes me feel like whenever I get it, you know, on one hand it can be intuition, but on the other hand it makes me feel like some things are not always as they seem or as they appear to be, and you're seeing things in a different way. So maybe that's what I'm talking about over here when you're just tense and you're all stressed out and you're kind of making yourself sick. Because, hold on. Once again, let me rephrase this the right way. I don't want anybody taking anything I say the wrong way. You know, sometimes when we look at something, we see it one way, but then when we close our eyes for a second, we open them back up, it looks a totally different way. So that's kind of how I'm feeling with this moon card. So sometimes we can see things like in a vision, and then other times when we actually open our eyes, we see it in a different way. I'm almost feeling like that there's going to be something, or there is something right now that going on that makes everybody a little bit worried and panicky, but I think it's going to be okay. I really do. So I just want to say that to everybody out there. If you are giving your time, your energy, your money right now, it's such a good feeling to have for you all to do that. If you're not, if you're just staying home, which is totally understandable, I feel like you're going to be helped in one way or another, okay? So this is a give and take card. Some people are giving right now, some people are receiving, some people are wanting to do both, you know? So you guys could be those people that are doing both at the same time. Even though you're giving, maybe you're going out to helping other people, but you're also gaining some sort of financial gain or some sort of acknowledgement or some sort of happiness, you know, this emotional happiness in the long run. All in all, I believe that we're all going to get through this, and I certainly hope that everybody stays safe out there, and I hope you guys just, I want everybody to be safe, but I also would like to see everybody, the less stressed out that you can be, the better off you'll be in the long run, okay? Manifest your dreams. You're ready to go. There's no need for additional preparation. Take the first steps toward the changes you desire, even if they're small steps. Notice signs that guide you in the right direction, as well as resources and support that miraculously appear. Just like I said with this, right? If you guys are finding yourself in a financial bind, you might be getting something. If you need something, you might be getting something. If you want to help other people, in return, it's going to make you emotionally fulfilled and happy and satisfied. Fair decisions. Your angels are aware that you have concerns, but be assured that there's nothing to worry about. Stand your ground and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon the situation, and all is being healed. Take the time to review all the details thoroughly. Forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved. So I almost feel like that, just like I was saying earlier, that maybe you're a little bit tense or a little bit stressed out about your family or about a situation in your life right at this moment. I think that everything is going to work itself out, okay? So the less that you can worry about, the better. And if you can find something to do with your time, if you're stuck at home right now, you would be so much better off, and you would be a lot happier and a lot less stressed out right at this moment. All right, you all, I think this is a good reading. I hope you guys have enjoyed it today. This is your second half of April reading, April 16th through the 30th reading for Leo. I hope everybody stays safe, and I will see you guys soon. Take care, you all. Bye.